This video is going to give you an idea of what a DECIDE model is in online health and how to do it. A DECIDE model is an assignment that you will have in most every chapter. It is unique to this class. It is designed to help you make a decision based on what you're learning in class. Now, occasionally there will be a link to go to for a DECIDE model, and other times there will just be a scenario, and you are expected to use the knowledge that you're gaining in your lessons and your other assignments to make your decision in the DECIDE model. So let's look at an example of a DECIDE model. This DECIDE model is a little bit later in the course, and it's called the Vaccine DECIDE model. Now you see here you have a scenario that is given to you about this one is about your sister is expecting a baby, and you are going to do a little research on this link right here that we've given you about whether or not vaccines are safe for children. After you read a bit of this website, you can go back to the DECIDE model, and now you're ready to make your decision. Now, a DECIDE model is an acronym for the D is define the problem, explore the alternatives or options. In other words, what are your choices given these circumstances? Please give all the logical choices that you could make in this area. C is for consider the consequences. Now, what are the pros and cons for each option? It's very important that you give the pros and cons for each option. This is generally where students lose points, because they don't give the pros and cons for each option, even the one you're not going to choose for your decision. Now, I means identify your values. That is, what is important to you in life, and how do these options fit your beliefs? For instance, an idea of some values are: do you value family? Do you value friendship, loyalty? Those are the things that you're going to put in that category. Now, after doing all these other steps, it is now time to decide and take action. In other words, what are you going to do in relation to the scenario we have given you? So here you will put, based on what I've learned here, I am going to do this option, one of the ones that you had up there in your options with pros and cons. After you do that, you're going to look at E for evaluate and revise. Now that should be really or revise. So you're going to look at your decision and say, I like my decision. I think it's a good one. It's well thought out. Or you might say, there is another thing I might do if that doesn't work out. Whatever you put there, make sure it's thoughtful about what you have said in your decision. Now, when you finish this, you're going to do like you do all your other assignments. You're going to go and you're going to share it with your facilitator by email. Then you're going to copy the URL. Then you're going to go back to class. You're going to click on Add Submission. You're going to paste that into the text box that opens. Then you're going to highlight it, click on the link, insert it, and now go to the bottom and click on Save Changes. Now your assignment is all ready for your facilitator to grade it. And this is how you do a DECIDE model and submit it.